moisture. I just got back from a dentist appointment. I have no idea where Dad is. Called him twice now. He don't answer. Cattle ain't fed yet, so we're gonna feed some critters. We're gonna work some critters today and get the roto grind ready to go. The legendary Lake Sonne. Get a jet ski out there later today. There's a raccoon around these parts.
Starless Station.
Where have you been?
Starless Station.
Okay. Is it 1,100 pounds of hay and 700 of corn?
Okay.
All right. Probably 100 pounds of water in there too. If you watched the last video, you saw we got 4,600, and then overnight last night we got another 95. So we're sitting at 1.40 inches in the last 24 hours. They got their own little pond out there. Man, they did a good job. You see, this is kind of a before, and that is an after. They wiped it out. Is she good, do you know?
That one's good.
Come on, buddy. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Just about 8 calves left and 1 cow. Then we'll be done working critters for the day because it's a rain day. We get to go on vacation after this.
I'm gonna hold you to that. How did all these facilities get here?
Your favorite son spent many a day, many an hour tearing out
Goat fence.
2x12s with goat fence with stockade panels all stapled on top.
Lots of staples.
Yep, hundreds and thousands of staples.
Thanks, Jevin. I know your dad would get tired of you until you go staple fence. So.
And then after the long months of tearing out fence, I got to put in some new fence.
It's pretty decent. Works all right.
Yeah, I did it like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
All board. Setup worked pretty good. You got the fancy AeroQuip manual squeeze, followed by the Sonne Frames overbuilt piece of iron right there. That's huge. I built that 3 years ago, basically all out of oil well. Welded her up. That's what justified purchasing our wire feed welder. I was like, Dad, if we buy this much steel, the price difference of buying it already assembled like in some name brand thing, I could save us enough money to where we can buy our own wire feed welder. So we bought a wire feed welder, and then I started building all kinds of stuff. This tub took me a couple days. The alley took a couple days. If I could do it all over again, I'd make it quite a bit different, but we run a decent amount of critters through there every year. We think this pasture got about 2 inches the last 2 days, yesterday and into last night, I guess. So it's gonna be a little wet to work cattle, but we're right next to it. We were driving by. I'm gonna drop the corral off, not spread it out, because I'm gonna be slipping and don't want to tweak my knee. Conveniently located all the way at the top. Suppose if we had a good battery in here. That's good. I'm gonna put that outrigger out. I can help you lift the rope. You need to get that roto grind ready for cracking corn. We gotta bolt that on, and then the hopper slides into that kind of manifold. How about there? That should do, huh? Another thing off the list. Bend it towards the machine more. Okay.
heat up in there.
Oh! Quarter inch. A little bit more. Oh. Okay, straighten out. It's very possible by the end of next week, this will be running. That thing's awesome. Last video I mentioned we purchased a draper. It was a used draper from a friend, and so that means this thing is for sale. It's a 635F. I think the year's around 14. We're not sure. 13 or 14, you say?
Yeah.
If you're interested in this, we're keeping the cart or not?
Yep, we're keeping the cart.
We're keeping the cart. You're just getting the head.
Got hydraulic fore and aft. Drum straight. Teeth are good in it.
So if you would like an upgrade or just need another head laying around,
it's a full flex. It's got teeth all the way to the end, and we bought it brand new.
So send Dad a message on his Instagram, Sonne Farms Dad, if you're looking for that. So you want to string out the air hose when you got a chance? Alright, we do this every year before we start combining. There's a plug right here, and we got to make sure that reservoir is full so things don't dry up. And there's one of those guys for each row. We got a 12-row corn head. Bought it 4 years ago, used. Been pretty good so far. Whew. Do you remember doing this last year?
Yeah, no.
It was 90 degrees and the sun was shining and I was hot.
Yep,
but we got it done. Yeah, looks good to me. Okay. Do you want to smell it?
No, I can smell it from here.
There's just so much slop. I reckon the breaker bar don't strip it as bad as the impact, so let's see if number 3 will go. I don't know what else to do other than throw an impact on it.
Put the impact on if we can't get it, I guess we can do it.
Strip 3 are pretty much stripped, so.
Looks to me like you gotta have it on high boost to get it.
Okay. Woo!
There it is.
Seems like we successfully stripped more than we got out and checked. I don't know why it was harder than it was last year. I don't entirely feel like we did a lot today, Dad.
Yeah.
But How many things are we crossing off the list?
Well, we got the corn grinder ready. We greased the 8285, and we greased the auger, and we greased the grain cart, and we worked cattle at Jake's. So we did 5 lisp.
5 lisp. It's a 5 lisp day.
Tomorrow will probably be more like a 1 lisp day.
But we got
the corn head home and checked it.
Nice. But we got some rain yesterday, so that was awesome. Last night, and we should make some pretty dang decent beans, which is crazy. We're sitting about half as much or half the amount of our average rainfall for the year. And so of course we still got a few months left, but the growing season is about over. We hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
That's when people say, oh, them farmers, they whine all year and then they raise a good crop.
It was looking pretty dang bleak for a minute there.
Have a good one. I don't understand something, Cole.
What's that, Brian?
How come in the middle of the winter, when it's cold out, the corn runs right out of the bin and you stand there and you freeze? And then in the summertime, when it's hotter and blazes, you got to get in there and scoop it out when it's hot out.
Poor planning.
That ain't right. They need to build these bins upside down or something.